Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. JNTUK R16 Satellite Communication, lecture number 28, May 31st. Designing of uplinks, Chevrolet Engineering College, Department of ECE. Welcome to online session. So in this session, we are going to learn design for specified channel to carrier to noise ratio, so which has some combining CNR and C by I values in this satellite links. So designed for specified C by N, combining C by N, C by N values in the satellite links. So these are the highlighted topics session has. First of all, what is the significance of this specified CNR? The meaning for specified CNR equal to bit error rate or signal to noise ratio for information signal or baseband signal with respect to earth station receiver that should be calculated or determined by a ratio of carrier power to noise power in the IF amplifier or at the input of the demodulator. And similarly, whatever noise presenting in this IF amplifier that comes in so many formats, so many explanation things we have familiar in our previous series. So far in our analysis of these links, whatever uplink and downlinks that are obtained or considered by receiver thermal noise and the noise radiated by this atmospheric gases that are available in the rain, which is having the very slant path. So here the meaning slant path equals to availability of these links, in the prescribed phenomena, that is simply called as slant path. So when a satellite link is configured, when a satellite link is designed, so automatically the noise, whatever available in this IF amplifier, so which is having the contributions from the receiver itself, therefore that shows this effect in the receiving antenna. So apart from this receiving antenna, so the sky noise, so whatever be the sky noise that should be available in the satellite transponder, so from which it receives the signal, so therefore automatically the interference from the adjacent satellite or some tertiary transmitters, so those are happened or they are able to share the same frequency band. So generally this is the method that was presented by simple adding the noise contributions together, which is available for this reference circuit. So that reference circuit here termed as hypothetical reference unit or circuit. So nothing but it is some imaginary circuit. Hypothetical is imaginary circuit to add the noise contributions which are be available throughout the particular circuit. So to understand this concept, so we have better standard technique that referred or recommended by CCIR at the time of satellite communications, and more recently by adding C by N or C by I. So the apply then reference circuit approach. So both methods are important and both methods are leading to the same results. So this latter method that are using this C by N, which are be presented here. So when more than one C by N ratio, which are be available in the particular circuitry, let us talk those values which are be available. So nowadays this BINR is more important, more configured to make this noise which are be apart from the particular value. So let us look how to explain or how to show the effect on this information. So in order to better understand on this thing, so the C by N and C by I ratios has been mostly important. So for that approach, we have here one equations. The C by N bedroom. So C by N output. So that equals to 1 divided by 1 by C by N first channel and 1 by C by N second channel and 1 by C by N third channel, etc. So nothing but what is the expression here we are representing? What is the expression here we are representing is nothing but so the more C by N, that is C by I. So the ratios are widely implemented. Nothing but if more C by N ratio is presenting in the particular link, so just we can add this individual C by N ratios and corresponding reciprocals to obtain overall C by N ratio. So that's why here I am representing some one equation that shows her that resembles overall C by N ratio. So which we will denote here as the overall C by N ratio that would be measured in the earth stations at the output of the amplifier. So here we are representing that equation. So that C by N ratio. So that C by N ratio equals to C by N 1 divided by 1 plus 1 divided by 1 by C by N, likewise, so number of received. This is called reciprocal C by N formula. So majority of upcoming problems. So here this that is called here reciprocal of C by N formula. So in this topic, suppose somebody asks what is the reciprocal of the C by N, so we can express this equation as C by N. So the C by N values must be linear ratios. From this equation, it is easy to understand. And similarly, these C by N values must be not be in decibel values, just ratios. So since noise power in the individual C by N ratio is referred to carrier power at the point where this C by N is expanding, or C by N is power ratio. So if we can expand this equation number 1 by cross multiplying the given C by N, so, so that format can be called as here C by N output. So that equals to 1 divided by N1 by C plus N2 by C, N3 by C, up to so on. And this equation may be configured as so this is the intermediate form. Suppose somebody should explain this C by N in decibels form also. So note that this C by N cannot be measured at the receiving earth station. So the satellite always transmits the noise as well as signal. So C by N ratio measurement at the receiver will always yield this C by N. So the combination of the transponder and earth stations, it is easy to calculate, or it is easy to measure the corresponding C by N. So to calculate this performance of satellite link, just to determine the uplink ratio in the transponder and the downlink in the earth station receiver, so we must also consider whether there is any interferences are presenting for this satellite receiver is or not. So on the case of importance, is there the transponder operated which are be available in the FDMA mode. So sometimes intermodulation products which are generated by these transponders may also shows the effect on input and output characteristics. So if the intermodulation products power that are be available, so C by I value that can be found and included in the calculation of this C by N ratio. So the interferences from these satellites may also has so whatever be the some rules we have to explain here, that number one, if the C by N values are equal, as in the example whatever mentioned before, so the C by N, so this is the C by N is 3 dB lower than either of the value. So this is the one of the rule just followed by cross checking the C by N. If the C by N values are equal, then the 3 dB lowered values are be measured with the either of the value. Second observation here, if one C by N value is 10 dB smaller than other value, so therefore what is the effect on C by N output? Yes, 0.4 dB lower than the smaller value of C by N. So this is the second observation whatever we presented. If one C by N value is 10 dB smaller than other value, therefore 0.4 decremental with respect to the small value of the C by N. And the third point, if one C by N value is 20 dB, or greater than other C by N value, so the overall C by N ratio equal to the smaller of 2 C by N values within the accuracy of decibel calculations. Plus or minus 1 dB. So these are the mentioned C by N values for calculated from power and noise budget, and their values are should be typically in decibels format. So now with this, how to estimate the overall C by N with uplink and downlink attenuation. So let us estimate. So how to check this overall? So overall, carrier to noise ratio output with uplink and downlink attenuation. So most satellite links are designed with these link margins to allow for attenuation that may occur in the link or increasing in the noise power that should be caused by this interference. So as we know, so the key term in this task, that is interference. So generally, this interference is almost treated tough for the noise, and regardless of whether the interfering signal actually has uniform spectral power distribution or Gaussian statistics. So when this interference has known characteristics such as depolarized co-channel or jamming signal, so cancellation techniques can be used to reduce this level of interference. So with this knowledge, the effect of change in the uplink C by N ratio has different impact on C by N. So depending upon operating mode and gain of the transponder. So on this knowledge, so let us establish some of the transponder techniques which are be available. So thank you for everyone participating in this online lecture session. Please subscribe Chebrolo Engineering College. Give your valuable likes, shares for this video lecture, satellite communication. Thank you for everyone.